while you're fishing. What are your opinions on Noah as a character? He's fine. Noah is very neutral on Noah. That being said, he's, I don't know, he definitely, like, I don't know, he's not, like, bad. I guess I like him. I guess he's neat. I don't really love him, but I also don't hate him. He's, like, okay. He's a cool character, I guess. Definitely not as cool as, like, Sane or Marissa so far. I like Noah more than I like my least favorite characters of this game, so Faye and Malore come to mind. So I definitely like him more than them, but I don't like him as much as some of my favorites, like, Mio, Sane, Marissa. Who else do I like? Lamb is pretty funny. Rufon's pretty funny. He's fine. He's okay.
You need a rest.
The way they're doing Noah, it kind of feels like he's, like, sort of a self-insert, but not really. He kind of feels like he's supposed to be, like...
Some stress relief.
He's not a silent protagonist, because he has lines. But... he's, like, above a silent protagonist, but below a fully fledged out character, like in Tales of, for example.
Well...
so, you know. He's cool, though, I guess.
Can I get some service here?
Ooh, a customer! If you're looking for the menu, it's...
I'm not here to eat. I'm Khan, an assassin for the Dark Dragon Syndicate.
Or Periel. How could I forget Periel? Periel's best girl. Forgot about her, though. But, I think Noah's okay. Not in the right home about, but definitely not bad. He's a solid protagonist to have. Although, like, Sane is technically a protagonist in his own right, and I think Sane is more so a protagonist, like a better, more compelling protagonist than Noah, but you know.
Oh, so you're my next opponent, huh?
You there! Do you like meat?
Yeah, I'd say I like meat. I eat it most every day.
I love meat.
Yes. Of course you do. Who could possibly dislike meat? Meat is what cooking is all about. When you serve up the meat, your diners leave satisfied. Every customer, every time.
First of all, this guy is named Carne. Carne is meat in Spanish. I want to die. Second of all, you are probably gonna hate vegetarians. What if Noah actually, like, was a vegetarian or something and said that? That would have been funny. I was hoping vegetarian would come into the mix here, or maybe it still will. I doubt it, though.
That's a pretty narrow perspective. People like all sorts of flavors and ingredients.
And I've got a meat dish that'll send every one of them right to Cloud 9. I challenge you to a cook-off. Kurtz. My meats versus your... whatever. Let's see which one of us leaves his customers drooling.
You're on. Anything to bring me closer to Trey.
Now you're talking. My meats are gonna leave you curled up on the floor, weeping.
That's what you think. Get ready for some mean cuisine.
Begin the cooking. Ladies and gentlemen, the wait's over. Time for a cooking duel. Who are our judges? Kron is his name. I was kind of right when I was trying to remember his name. We got Kron, we got Frida. She likes sweet, sweet candy. I'll keep that in mind. Piping hot toasted sandwiches, Leon Lasud. And Amir. I don't think Amir is an admirer of food. He's not an admirer of many things. I hate that this guy's name is Adne. Alright, what do we want to do here? We got a couple of new recipes. Frida likes candy. And the other guy likes sandwiches. Not much else on Kron and Amir that we can really satisfy them with. where are all my new recipes? Am I actually not getting... Do I have to, like, manually add the recipes to the menu? Because I feel like this is the same exact list. Okay, I might be doing something wrong with the way recipes work. I might not be able to use them until I, like, talk to Kurtz or something? Well, we're gonna do a lollipop for dessert for Frida, maybe. I don't know. Even though a lollipop for dessert is inadequate. You know what? Let's try ahi poke. Ahi poke for dinner. Fresh raw cubed seafood with avocado. It's like a dish now? Like a main dish? It's a bowl of rice topped with seafood and veggie. Oh, it shows me the portions right at the bottom. I keep forgetting. We'll do that for an appetizer, I guess. For a dish... That sounds disgusting. Vegetable milk. Some ramen. Oh no, never mind. Don't have ramen. Some cheese fondue. Lollipop is not gonna please anyone but Frida. I know it. I know it's not gonna please anyone but Frida. Anyway, I feel like I might have to talk to Kurtz to get the other recipes registered, because I got a lot more recipes that, like, I'm not seeing. Like the avocado sushi roll or whatever I remember picking up today. I wonder how many of these there are. I didn't do them all in Suikoden 2, so I don't have an answer. I don't have a guess, rather. This is like our 5th or 6th one, I think. Time's up. First of our challenges appetizer, rabbit stew. Rabbit stew. Rabbit and Bear Studios, why would you make a stew with rabbits in it? Come on now. Oh, Amir liked it. Oh my word, he gave it a 5? That's a bit overkill. The scoring makes no sense sometimes. Sometimes they'll have they have like hearts, they have the faces, but they'll still give them like... The scores don't feel like they match the emojis all that much sometimes. What do you think of my avocado? I love avocado. Alright, they all hated it. I'll just find a corner, I guess. See, like, I got 2s there when I thought it was gonna be terrible. Like, I don't understand it sometimes.
I'm afraid this won't do.
Oh, your dessert will do. You will love your lollipop, I can guarantee it. Please, cheese fondue. Come in clutch for me, please. I'll take it, I'll take it. Leon and Amir I won over. Not horrendous. 2s from Frida and Kron is still pretty good. And I think I have a chance to turn this around, although my dessert is terrible. I don't know if it's worse than a kebab, though. It's a lollipop. I think it's pretty terrible.
Get this away from me.
I want nothing to do with this. Oh, what's he gonna say about the lollipop? Hope you like it, Frida. Yeah, it figures. Leon also liked it.
This is my favorite.
Yeah, I knew you would like it. Okay, that did a little better than I expected. I might actually win this. This is the cook-offs of all time. I don't think I deserve to win that. I do not think I deserve to win that. I thought to myself, like, oh, Frida likes candy, I have a lollipop. They didn't give me much information on Kron and Amir for what they like, so, like, I had to kind of experiment to see what they would like. So, I was like, oh, well, I can at least maybe score a lot of points in the dessert section with Frida, and I did. And Leon also liked it a good bit.
What? The tasters said no to my beautiful piles of meat. How could this happen?
Hey, different strokes. It's as simple as that. You're no chef if you can't reinvent yourself for each customer's tastes.
No! I refuse to accept that. I won't rest until I've made a meat lover out of every person alive.
You see, there are these people called vegetarians. That's literally impossible.
Misguided, but bold.
Just you wait. Next time, the sausage will come out on top.
I want someone to come out. Oh, steak, of course. Chie would love that. I want someone to come out right now and say they're a vegetarian. That was one of the weirdest and funniest cook-offs of all time. I cannot believe I actually won that.
Oh, a new recipe? Why, thank you. I'll attempt it at once.
Okay, so I was supposed to be talking to Kurtz here. Yeah, I should have been talking to Kurtz. Gazpacho. Yeah, so now we should have a lot of recipe options. I kept forgetting to talk to Kurtz every time I got a recipe.
Thank you.
So wait, if I leave and come back, does another cook-off just come immediately? Or is it like Suikoden 2 where I have to like wait? Wouldn't mind doing another one. Okay, yeah, we have to wait and gain time. That's understandable. Oh, let's go do, let's go to the desert and get that item first. I was gonna say, cards. I might honestly play more cards.
Is this the right?
Partially because we have a lot of cards to play against all the heroes, but also because it's fun. And I think we'll do another cook-off if it comes. I don't really care too much about moving on to story. We might move on to story a bit, but I don't care too much about it. Okay, these scarabs apparently dropped the thing I need. What's his face? I don't do a whole lot, but I'm gonna try it.
You're mine!
At the very least, it's a good screen wipe.
Rune!
I say that and it didn't kill any enemies. Insane also has the lucky badge, so it should be fine.
And there! Come on! Think I'll end it here?
This will go down in the history books. Yeah, man.
Resolved without incident.
That cook-off will definitely be remembered. That's for dang sure.
I'm a freaking legend.
He's a freaking legend, in case you couldn't figure it out. Those scarabs are what I need. It might take a little bit of time to get the item, kind of like it did for... What's his name? For Squash. We got the Sparkle Stone. It took a while.
Now this part I'm good at.
You guys are not the ones I need. Like, at all. I'm gonna use this because it hits everyone.
Feel the rage!
But I also want to see that Marissa Sane and Noah combo.
Rune. Come on.
Ready,
Back in it.
ready, I've got this!
I've got this.
Now! By the rune power!
Never gets old.
What a
It's the first hero combo we saw. Yo, Desert Serval.
It's my duty to keep getting
Getting a
stronger.
good amount of tops here. It's the first one we got, but it's still one of the best hero combos, or combos in general. Some are called hero combos, some are called like junior combos, etc. But it's definitely one of the better combos in the game. Excuse me, I want to find my
Now,
scarabs
this part
and
I'm
get
good
the
at.
item I need, please, if it's all the same to you.
Come on.
You ready, Sin? I've got this! Now! By the rune power!
Excuse me, only one of you died? What's with that? I wonder if it's actually in the chest.
Am I supposed to be scared?
Ready.
That's worth a shot, right?
Hit me.
Please. I got a hamburger steak.
Retreating.
It was still a recipe I needed. I'll take it.
Yeah.
What was that, Marissa?
What?
Yeah, ha!
It's coming out of your pay for being on this
It's over.
alliance because you're like part of the Guardians.
We won.
So you only work here
Somehow.
part-time. Ah, unknown antique. Now here's the question. Is this gonna be a case of, hey, you appraise the antique and it has a chance of being the item you need, but it might not be? Because I would hate that. And, second question, can I save scum this? If that is how it works.
Is this the right?
Like, would I be able to save it and then appraise it and it turns to something different? Or I wonder if it's set once it's dropped. I don't know. They can go either way with this. Oh, the dispatch is coming. We should go take a look at that. I know there's a character we can recruit if we get an epic on a dispatchment. I'm really mixed on games like this where they have a lot of side content. Part of me is like, I want to keep the story moving because like doing side quests all the time, like without any story gets like, I want to keep the story rolling at a pretty brisk pace. But on the other hand, we move on to story, right? And then we get to the end of the game and there's all this side content I want to do. The end of the game is already going to be like that, where it's like, oh, if I want to do all the side content, or most of the side content, then it's already going to be like a grind.
Got
Not a
word from the
grind.
expedition.
A grind is not
They
really the
went
right
and
word.
found you something good.
But like, the end of the game is already going to be like, oh, we're going to be doing back-to-back side quests once I get the story to a point of like where it's going to end, you know? It's interesting. Ooh, faded book chapter.
What do you need?
So, maybe I should be doing more side stuff. Maybe I should be doing more side stuff. Wait, this isn't done? This isn't done. Okay, they got me a faded book chapter.
I'll be.
Okay, I don't fully understand the guild as much as I thought I did. Can I get this
Can I
level
help
3
you,
yet?
perhaps?
Oh, we need excellent liqueur.
Please come by.
We also need 46 or more units to our cause, which we have. Anyway, that's why I don't really know what to do. Like, when it comes to how I want to space out the side content. For the sake, because at the end of the, it's either the end of the game is like a lot of side quests and stuff before the end, or I keep the story moving really slowly
Some stress.
and we do some spliced in. Even then, I think I think I'm always of the,
Good.
I think I prefer it to be at the end game. I think I prefer the end game to have a side quest bloat. I don't mean bloat in the negative way. I just mean like a lot of side quests. I think I prefer keeping the story rolling until we get to the end, and then
No, I do.
the end game just has a
We're gonna
lot
get
of side
Jimmy
quests
Oven
before
Wo-
we finish. I think I prefer it that way. Rather than like the middle of the story we move really slowly, you know? I think I prefer it that way. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Like, we're gonna keep the story moving at a brisk pace. Doing some side quests here and there. And if we have to do a lot of side quests at the end of the game, then that's just how it goes. I think I prefer it that way. For now, let's play some
Back
cards.
for more.